Bernal Heights is doing something buyers and sellers should not ignore. Nearly 85% of homes sold above ask. Prices climbed, but time to accepted offer still got slower. That's not a simple hot market. It is a messier, more expensive one. From here, my team takes over to show what that means.
Bernal Heights right now feels like a market that knows exactly what it wants and still takes its time saying yes. That is the strange part. The recent window is not soft, it is not sleepy, and it is definitely not cheap. But it is also not moving with perfect elegance. Homes are still getting pushed above ask, buyers are still showing up with urgency, and yet the path from listing to accepted offer has gotten a little messier. That is why this episode matters. In part 1, we talked about why Bernal works on the ground, and in part 2, we talked about the structure underneath it. Now the deals themselves tell you what happens when that structure meets real money, real timing, and real negotiation. And for the numbers that actually change an offer strategy, Andrew has them.
Right now means 39 closed deals this year, 17 active listings, 15 pending, and 45 new listings year to date. Our 3-year baseline is 589 confirmed sales since January 2023. In the last 3 months, the over-ask rate rose from 70.2% across that 3-year window to 84.6%. Median price per square foot moved from $1,072 to $1,119. Median sale price rose from $1,500,000 to $1,650,000. But median days on market also rose from 49 to 57. That is a real shift, and not a neat one. Alejandro can tell you what that shift feels like from a buyer's side.
The most expensive mistake in Bernal is still the oldest one in real estate. Trying to negotiate with the market after the market already answered you. Across our 3-year analysis period, about 1 in 5 confirmed closings made a price cut. A pattern that holds in the recent window as well. Though with 39 closings, that recent read should be treated as directional. That group gave up a median of $100,000. Took 104 days to get the contract, and still closed 7.2% below original ask. The homes that never cut price took 35 days, and still finished 6.1% above ask. So the price cut here is not some elegant strategy move, it is usually the market handing you a correction with paperwork. And the twist is that the strongest competition is not even at the glamorous edge. Under $1 million was the fastest tier at 29 days. And the most competitive with an 80% over ask rate. Tell us in the comments which number changes your read more. The 84.6% over ask rate in the recent window, or the 104-day drag that follows a price cut. Andrew has one more data layer that makes the whole picture even harder to ignore.
Relisted homes are where Bernal stops being flattering and starts being honest. First-time closings finished 7.3% above ask in 43 days. Relisted closings slipped to 1.9% below ask and took 93 days. Median total give-up from the first asking price on relisted closed homes was 9.2%. Chronic relists that are still not closed show a median cycling time of 258 days. That is not persistence paying off. That is the market sending the same message twice, then billing by the month. Alejandro has the buyer side read on what to do with all of this.
And here's what those relist numbers mean in practice. Every month, a chronic relist sits on the market. It is broadcasting the same signal to every buyer paying attention. Not that the home is undesirable, but that the price was wrong from the start. For a buyer watching Bernal right now, that is useful intelligence. The most negotiable inventory is the inventory that has already been through the correction cycle. The freshest listings at the right price are where you need conviction and speed, not leverage. Two very different postures for what looks like one neighborhood. Knowing which posture fits your target listing is the whole game. Subscribe so you catch our next community breakdown before you narrow your search. Vladimir has the close.
Bernal Heights is tighter on price, but not cleaner on execution. Buyers are still paying up for fresh listings that arrive correctly positioned, especially in the middle of the market where competition is still real and immediate. Sellers who miss that first pricing window are not entering some patient discovery process. They are usually entering the slower and more expensive version of the same lesson. The 84.6% over-ask rate in the recent window, the 9.2% total discount that relisted closings gave up from their first ask, the 258-day median cycling time for chronic relists. These are not abstract market signals. They are the numbers that shape the actual deal before anyone walks through the door. This is the analysis Big Data Realty runs before a client ever writes an offer. Our network of trusted realtors works every part of the transaction backed by this kind of market intelligence. If you want to talk through what these numbers mean for your specific deal, reach out. Big Data Realty. We run the numbers. You make the call.